Welcome everybody. Thank you for joining my channel one more time, and if you're new, welcome. Thank you for joining. Today I am going to be cooking some of these golden curry extra hot. It's a Japanese curry mix, so I'm going to be preparing that. This is a scratch from, I call it from the scratch version. Normally I'll be buying these pre-made one. It's a vegetable with a hot curry. It's ready to pour it onto your rice and ready to go. So this is how it looks. Comes with the instructions in the back. So I'm sure you've seen one of my videos where I just boil this in the water and just pour it onto the fresh rice I had cooked with some egg. Today I am going to be cooking the chicken version from scratch. It comes in a pod like that. I'm only going to be using half the pod, so it's only like each pod makes about 6 servings. So I'm going to be only doing half of it, so it's 3 servings. Even though it's 3 servings, it's not that much of a curry, so it'll be for me. And I'm going to be using some canned white chicken. I'm going to be using 2 cans of it. So the only thing I'm going to be adding to it is some little bit of a red hot chili powder to increase the extra hot. Even though it says extra hot, it is like a little bit hotter than what they have for you. So pretty much I am going to be already have it started. I had a little bit of butter in it, and I have vegetables already ready to go. So this is how it looks. So I'm just cooking some butter and some vegetables in here. So I have onions, like a quarter onion, and the rest was like a frozen combination vegetable bag I had. So I kind of combining it together. I don't have too much vegetables, even though I do like vegetables, but for this particular dish I don't want to put too much, kind of overtakes everything. So I'm just frying this for about 5 minutes. So far it's been about 2-3 minutes, so for another two minutes I'm gonna keep frying it, and after that I'm gonna go to the next step, which I'm gonna add the chicken to it. So for right now I'm just getting this going. So yes, so I'm only gonna use a half a pot, like as you see from the back, it's 4 squares. You can even do 1 square, but I'm gonna do 2 squares, which is 3. And each pod, it recommends about 3/4 of water, as it shows in the instruction. But since I'm gonna be only use half of it, so that'll be in milliliters, it's 330 milliliters, or if you want fluid ounces, it will be 11 fluid ounces. So that's how much water I'm going to be adding on to the curry, to make the curry. So for right now I'm just gonna keep stirring, get this all fried up, then add chicken. Okay, I think it's pretty good for the chicken now. I've been frying it in the butter for about 4 minutes so far. So I'm gonna just add the chicken. So the chicken's I already drained the water. So it's just add the chicken to it. Not much chicken not much of a chicken in each can, so I'm just gonna add too. Comes soaked in water. I already drained that. So, get that chicken going. Some chicken left in here. There we go. This is the dark meat, I believe. Even when they say white, but this is the dark version. There's I think the chicken breast, or they call that the white meat. And all the legs and the thighs are called the dark meat. I'm sure everybody knows that. But I'm just gonna I'm gonna let it fry in the butter too. There's plenty. I didn't add a lot of butter, but nice size from the stick of butter. So next step is gonna just add water. So it's a pretty easy dish, even though I say, oh, it's from scratch. Really, it's all the spices, everything is ready for you to just add it on, and it's actually made by S&B Curry Powder Company. It's based from Japan. It's even made in Japan, and you will not find the extra hot version in the grocery store. Normally I've seen just the hot or the medium version, but if you want the extra hot, I ordered it through Amazon, and they come in 2 days, as long as you have your Amazon account with them. And also same thing with that. If you order this is about $5 to $6 at the moment in 2024, but this is around $7 to $8 depending on who's selling it, but it's fulfilled by Amazon shipping wise. So for $7, so you're making about 8 ounces of curry in here, versus you can make up to 22 ounce with one of these. So you're getting more for your money if you do it from scratch. But this isn't the curry pouch is much easier. You just go take it. You don't have to. All you do is make the rice, which I already prepared. I'm not gonna do a rice video today, just a curry, and just add it onto your dish. And you can always add a little bit of spam, or just mix it with if you want some meat with it. But normally I don't. I just eat it's the vegetable version, so it's pretty good. If you ever get a chance, I'm not sure how many people will like this video, but I hope many will like to make what I'm making today. And of course, it's the mess and cooking. That's what I'm focused on. So this is ready for the next step. So all I'm doing is adding per the instruction on the box. So adding the water, and which is around 11 ounces for half the pod it comes in. So it's four, so two of it. So now pretty much I'm gonna let it come to a boil, and then pretty much add the two pre-made curry paste, or little solid blocks. I'm not sure. There's no right word word for it, but I'm just gonna call it a solid blocks. There's 4 blocks, I'm gonna use 2 blocks. So I'll be right back when the water is already boiling. So the water is coming to a boil. Only thing I am gonna add is the little bit of the chili powder. Ooh. Wow, chili powder just went into my, well, anyways, I'm just gonna add a little bit, not a lot. This thing is hot. So, well, that's about it. Maybe just a tad bit more. And that's it. It looks innocent, but that thing packs a punch, man. So that's all I'm adding to that. Nothing else. So and I'm gonna keep stirring this. And it's pretty much another 2 more minutes. It should come to a full boil. Then I'm just gonna add the pod, half the pod in it. That should be ready to go, and leave it in there for 5 minutes, and those blocks will slowly melt and be ready. So this is how they look like if you haven't seen one. So I'm just gonna break that in half. So that's how it looks like. And the rest, I'm just gonna store it in a container for next time. As long as you have it in a nice tight container, it should be ready for the next time. So coming to boil. I'm just gonna drop one right there, and one right there, since that's where the main heat is, and let them melt. Let it melt. Give it like a minute or two. The solid block will slowly liquefy, and kind of stir it after that for a few minutes, and that's it. And it should be ready to eat after that. Look at that, it's already melting. I'm gonna leave it where the main heat source, since I'm using a camp stove, it doesn't have a wide spread for the flame, so everything is right there, but it is doing a good job boiling it. So I'm gonna close it and turn the heat down a little bit. Then for the next 3 minutes, I'm gonna let it boil. So doing a pretty good job, and I'm gonna keep stirring it, pretty much get that properly mixed. It is still kind of has a little bit of paste. It's not completely liquefied, but if I keep stirring it, it should pretty much mix into can prep the food on the right time, because I see cloud and it's kind of filled the water droplets. So if I had cooked a little bit later, I think I would have got the rain. Not good. That's pretty much right there. It's done. And all I'm gonna do is turn off the stove, let it cool a little bit before I put it on white rice. Also, there's also noodle version of it. So today I'm doing the rice. So maybe in the next video or the following video, I'll probably do the noodle, if you like noodles better than white rice. You know, I personally like both. So not everybody eats rice all the time. I get it. See, it's all thick now compared to before, so that means it's nicely mixed with all the vegetables. So that's pretty much ready right there. So I'm gonna turn off the stove. And get it ready. I'm gonna put it on this paper. It is kind of hot. It's supposed to be silicone. Not supposed to take about so much degree of heat, but I don't want a direct heat. So if somebody's wondering why is he doing that, it's just me. It's just me. So I'm gonna cover this. So put this away. So it's pretty cool down to my liking. You don't want it too. So that's how it looks. That's the curry. And it's nice and thick. That's how you know the curry is the curry block that came is melted and it's ready to eat. So I have the rice already pre-made, so all I'm gonna do is just yes. So that's how it looks. Let me give it a quick try. And so that's what, just in case, just gonna give it. Man, that thing came out good. The chicken has plenty of chicken in it, and plenty of vegetables. It's hot. I'm gonna let it cool a little bit longer. So thank you for joining. And if you wish to, use this. You know, it's not my recipe, but something you can create on your mess tin. So please do, and thank you for sticking with the video all the way.